Welcome. This is the What is Why Not Wednesday and What is Growth Mindset podcast. For the people who don't know who I am Home Robson Jr. I'm a senior computer science major from North Louisiana. I currently attend Morehouse College. Although this is my first individual podcast, I want this podcast to be very informal, very authentic. I'm not going to be sitting here being being in my business mindset. Even though I am at work right now, because I'm talking to y'all guys. This is something I want to do as a career, so I consider this still to be work. But I'm going to make this as informal and as chill vibes as possible. I don't want nothing to be too uptight for anybody. But let's hop right into it. So when I developed the concept Why Not Wednesday of the series, um, Why Not Wednesday, it took me a couple of days because I knew I wanted to pursue my dream as a motivational speaker, but I didn't know really what to do to get myself out here. And then I went to sleep one night because sleep was in deep thought, and then I woke up and the concept why not came into my head. So I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do with why not? Like, why am I thinking about this? And then I sat down for a couple of minutes, and then I thought about it. I can make this a segment. I can make this a series. And then I was like, okay, so what day would be a great day for me to post content about everything that I wanted to let you all know about, let you know a little bit about me and everything. And then it dawned on me, why not Wednesday? So why not Wednesday is it's gonna be um, a day of pretty much just re-innovating our thoughts, changing our perspectives, opening our minds to new ideas, and really just trying to grow ourselves as people and just put our best foot forward all the time and just give 100%, 110% all the time, and know that even though we do have extra days to put time in, what is stopping us from putting time in right now? And really, where the Wednesday part come in, it's the middle of the day, it's the middle of the week, it's the days between Monday and Tuesday, and it's the day between Thursday and Friday, which means that day should be one of the most productive days of the week because you have double the time to not do work, and you got double the time to do work. So it's like, are you going to do work, or are you just going to sit down and just do what you want to do? And that's pretty much what brings me into this idea of what is growth mindset. Um, so Carol Dweck originally researched this concept of growth mindset 30 years ago, and she noticed that most workers and students um, use this form of mindset when they're facing challenges. Students, for example, because like when students take tests and they don't do so good on it, some of them rebound for the test and others don't. And she was kind of fascinated with this concept about why is this the case? And so pretty much nowadays, a lot of schools use the Carol Dweck concept of growth mindset to teach students. But it's not going to be my idea of growth mindset. It's not going to be based off um, the psychology around it, or the Carol Dweck concepts. But what I feel about growth mindset, it's a mindset when you realize that you were stuck in a place of you were stuck in a place where you could have been furthered your thought process, or you could have been furthered yourself, and you finally realized that you was in that place and you want to take the initiative to get out of it. So to me, growth mindset is acknowledging that you don't have everything together, but now that you have acknowledged that you don't have everything together, you want to take the proper precautions and the proper measures to make sure that from that day on further, you do correct that. For me, for example, I want to be a motivational speaker. I go to school. But I'm going to school every day saying, okay, I want to be a motivational speaker. I want to be a motivational speaker. But what am I doing to become a motivational speaker? I'm not doing anything to further elevate myself into this motivational speaking role that I want to have so bad. I'm just going about my business, doing the same thing every day, expecting different results. Therefore, by definition, I am insane to think that me sitting around talking to myself, or talking to my mom, saying, "Mom, I want to be a motivational speaker," is going to propel me into that position. And I notice a lot of us, me included, a lot of us say that we're in the process of growing, we're in the process of learning, we're in the process of developing our minds, but we are doing the same things that are keeping us mentally held down. So how can we officially say that we are growing when we are doing the same thing constantly and daily? So my challenge for myself and for everybody else is to, instead of saying that we are growing, let's start showing people and each other that we are growing with our actions and not our words. Because, matter of fact, I have a story. I have a story that I just thought about. So, 2 days ago, somebody see me around campus, and they asked me, "Oh, Homer, what's your major?" Computer science. And so what you want to do when you graduate and get your degree? Um, I want to go to grad school. Um, I want to become a lawyer. I want to go to law school and stuff like that. You're gonna tell me, but you said your major is computer science. Why would you pick a major that's so hard when you could have took an easier route? I'm gonna take a pause right there. That is a pivotal. I'm not even gonna say pivotal. That is a primary problem with today's society right now. What is what is an easier route? Like, what is easy? That word easy, it baffles me because I would not be subjected to my own mediocrity. My own mediocrity. A easier route to you may be a harder route to somebody else. So by me saying I'm a computer science major and plan on going to law school does not necessarily mean that the route that I have chosen is hard. I feel like for as people we must understand that no matter what somebody else is doing, our opinion about what they're doing does not matter. Because at the end of the day, what we have to say may or may not benefit them. And sometimes it comes off as disrespectful because how can you tell me about something that I'm doing maybe that you think is harder just because you can't see yourself doing it? I love to talk. I love to argue. I love to debate. I love to research topics, and I love to come back and present them. So for me, I feel like those qualities is easy to me, but that don't necessarily mean it's gonna be easier to somebody else. So with that being said, I'm a computer science major because I love this. I love STEM. I love science, math, engineering, technology. I love it. But for me to go out there and say, ask somebody, "Hey, bro. Hey, sis. What is your major? Psychology." You said. What do you want to do with that? Let's just assume that he or she says, "Oh, I want to be a doctor." What kind of doctor? I want to be a neurosurgeon. But you just told me you majored psychology. Why would you go down the easier route instead of going down the harder route, which is biology? Like, it doesn't have no surface value. But how does how does that relate to growth mindset? That relates to growth mindset because as individuals, we must understand that everybody's mindset, everybody's thoughts, everybody's behaviors is all different. Nobody has the same behavior. Nobody acts the same. Nobody thinks the same. So for something that may be hard for you, may be easy to them, and something that may be easy to them is hard to you. So we can't just stand in this place of complacency when there is a lot of things that we could be doing to elevate our mind, to elevate our thoughts. Is understanding how the world works and understanding how people operate are the first keys and first steps to doing that. And like when I realized the three principles that guided me in life are determination, desire, and discipline, my whole world changed. And then I understand that I had a strong will to want to uplift people. Like I do community service on the juvenile court. I'm a teacher in my spare time. Um, it's just like all these different characteristics is what make me into the man that I feel, in my opinion, is what God wants me to be in life. Um, I don't get too deep into that. It's just these these thoughts and the way we think and the way we operate should reflect where we see ourselves going in life and should reflect the type of work ethic that we all have. And to sit and to allow ourselves to be mediocrity would, in my opinion, is stealing life from is we would be stealing life from ourselves. And we should always put our best foot forward, always give our A game and never give our B game. We should always try to make our primary goal in life our plan A, and we should always strive to achieve our plan A. We can, we shouldn't have a plan B, plan C, plan D, because we are setting ourselves up for failure in plan A. Always give 110% whenever needed, but we don't have to always think the worst outcome to happen when we trying to thrive and trying to achieve a goal. We don't need to think about that because we don't know what's going to happen. So when there's an opportunity, when there's a chance, go after it. Go after it. And if you fail, you fail. But nobody can never say that you didn't try. And honestly, that's really what my opinion of growth mindset is. It's understanding and evaluating that you can elevate yourself to higher statures no matter what obstacle is in front of you, as long as you yourself know that that's not going to stop you from achieving your goals, and nothing's going to get in your way. And just not letting the concept of mediocrity hold you back. Because even though you may not see something as mediocre or might not see something as easy, sometimes subconsciously we are taking the easy way out because our goal may seem to be the hard way out, and we may be doing something else as far as like work, school, or teaching, and no, we really don't want to do that, and we still do it because we say we love it. But what if that thing that we are doing right that second is the easy way out, but we just can't tell? And then that's when that concept of growth mindset becomes a problem because now we're not growing. We just stand complacent. But I'm not gonna keep y'all any longer than what I have. I just wanted to let y'all know why I started Why Not Wednesday segments and how this concept of growth mindset is gonna motivate me and pretty much guide me through my videos that I post every Wednesday. It's not gonna be every Wednesday. Not gonna be like a psychology thing or a concept type of thing, but it will be some concepts and some ideas throughout my videos that I will have points on. I just hope that you all stick with me and hope that you all follow me and just help me get to where just help motivate me to get to where I want to be in life as a motivational speaker. And I love everyone of y'all to just continue to support. Thank you for tuning in.